Joe here at the Portland Seattle Coffee Gear. Today we have a celebrity with us.
Oh, Joe, you're here, yeah.
Thank you. Gail, you might recognize her.
Yeah, I do recognize her.
Excellent. Look in the mirror.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a question for you.
Ask.
Thanks for having us down here, by the way.
Always.
You brew, I noticed, at 210 degrees.
Yes.
That's out of the parameters of what, you know, most people kind of do, the 195 to 205. Can you tell me why you do that?
So I brew...
What's the reasoning behind that?
Lots. Science, actually. So I brew at a 210 degrees because it's easy. At home, I don't have an electronic kettle. I have my good old stovetop gooseneck.
Yeah, and you're doing pour over.
And I'm doing
right.
pour over,
Yep.
so that's honestly why I have a gooseneck.
Yeah.
So I have my gooseneck on my stove. Water comes to boil. I know it's 212 degrees. The second I remove thermal energy from that kettle, it's going to drop a degree because I'm no longer applying heat. I now have 211 degree water, and by the time I walk over to my pour over station at home, it has dropped another degree and stabilized.
Now, how far away is this pour over station? Is that 1 minute?
Approximately 4 feet.
Okay, good. Gotcha.
The other side of the sink.
We got to make this all in perspective.
Exactly.
You know? 1 minute, 4 feet.
So water.
Or 1 degree, 4 feet.
1 degree for 4 feet,
Yeah.
yes. Water has something called specific heat. At sea level, they have discovered, and they being scientists, that water will dump X amount of heat over X amount of time under normal circumstances.
At sea level.
At sea level.
And that changes when you go into elevation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or if I have like a frozen countertop and I'm just putting my kettle on ice.
Of course.
So I know that if I do some math, I can figure out exactly what temperature I want to make my pour over, but I don't want to do that because I want to make my pour over and enjoy it.
Just get to it.
So exactly.
Yeah.
210 degrees is what I'm going to end up brewing at because it's quick, it's easy, and it's very reliable.
Gotcha.
Also, as I'm brewing, you know, I'm not putting the spout of my kettle right into my pour-over cone.
No.
I've got it a couple of inches above, and it's a thin stream which is dumping heat.
More heat.
As it falls on the cooler grinds, it's losing more heat. As it's sitting there with far less thermal mass, it's losing more heat.
Of course.
By the time it ends up in my cup, in the bottom of my Chemex, it has lost approximately 7 degrees. So it started at 210 degrees, but it is truly brewing at about 203. And
there
then I
you
drink
go.
it and enjoy.
Yeah, and not everybody is that temperature going to work for them. They got to play around. Different coffees, different everything. Just because Joe does it at 210, that doesn't mean that you have to do it at 210.
Exactly.
Play with it.
And enjoy.
Different coffees bring out different flavors at different temperatures. No,
fact of life.
actually, it's the temperature that brings out the different flavors in the coffee.
Reverse it.
Yeah, reverse it. Thanks, Joe.
No worries, Gail. Anytime. Bye, guys.